Most people usually waste their energies pursuing money, yet money should not be pursued. It should be a product of a process of wealth creation. God will never give us money, but He will fill our minds with ideas so that we can create wealth.
And wealth is a journey that we build by investing in different assets. Welcome back to another episode of The Money Mindset. My name is Lois Odor.
Phineas Temba, and today we are going to give you the tips and the basics that you're supposed to put into practice for wealth creation.
You're supposed to have multiple income streams that apart from your job, there's something else that you are doing to earn a living, that even if today you are sacked from your job, there's something that you can be able to do apart from your job. Like you should create other thing, even if it is not a business, it can be something that is related to your interest, like even singing. Like there are so many things that you can do that are not like related to your job and you can still have it as your side hustle. And there's a research that I saw that was saying that 90% of raw materials are usually from Africa, and 60% of like farmable land is usually from Africa. So that means that most of us, we are usually have like the raw thing within us, but we are afraid of starting something else. Most of us just want to be employed and be paid the salary, and yet like we have the ability of like being greater than even other nations.
Yeah. Another consideration that you're supposed to put into practice is budgeting. Most people ignore budgeting. The reason for budgeting is it enhances discipline and commitment towards your financial goals. Having a budget means you're supposed to have daily, weekly, monthly and yearly budget so that it will minimize unexpected expenditure that might distract your journey towards achieving your financial goals.
Another thing when it comes to budgeting, there's another show that I was listening to, and someone was telling a story of how she spends her money, that she decided to budget for a month and just like calculate everything that she was spending, and she realized that she spent more on the takeout food more than even she paid for like her rental. That means you are busy like buying this food or maybe buying the small drinks, maybe 500 today, ikifika jioni 300, ikifika usiku nalipa katuso na buy soda. And then when she calculated, she realized it's more than even the rent. So at least that is a good thing about budgeting. You realize that you're spending more on something that you're not supposed to be spending more on.
Avoid buying and spending your money on unnecessary and unplanned things. Besides, you can avoid shopaholics, types of friends who grab things without even checking the prices in the supermarket, so as to remain financially balanced and stable so that you can achieve your financial goals. You must also put into consideration on improving your skills. You can improve your skills through learning, through intensive research. You can also expand your knowledge on accounting and management just to know how money works and the science behind money creation. And also you can do it through listening to people. Be a teachable person, someone who is flexible and versatile to learn at any given point. Learn from people, check on what others are doing, go and study from the internet, visit people who are running business, who have manufacturing plants. If whatever they are doing rhymes with your personal interests and goals, try to ask them questions so as to expand your teaching. Get advice from people. Don't be a rigid person who is selfish and unable to learn.
You know, I notice most people are usually scared of being advised because they're scared of the truth. They know that you'll come and tell them like they have to save, they have to invest, they have to do this. So because they're scared of receiving that truth, they'll be scared to listen to advisors. And then the other thing is about setting goals, and not just setting goals, it's about setting realistic goals. Goals that you can achieve. You just can't set a bigger goal in which when you look at that goal, maybe you've written it down, you just feel like you cannot achieve it. Just set small goals that can be able to lead you to achieving a bigger goal. And I noticed that so many people like setting goals, like having things like the New Year's resolution. You write really big goals, you write them on that notebook, you close it, keep it under the bed, and that is just the end of it. You wait for January again so that you can set other New Year resolutions. And then the other thing is about savings, like especially we Africans really need to have the savings mindset and to bring the saving culture in us, because savings is really important, because through saving, that is when you can start having the money to invest.
For instance, I personally, I made a resolution this year of saving 100 shillings per day and putting it into a circle.
Yeah.
So my target for this year is 36,500 shillings. So I have an assurance that at the end of the year, I'll have something at hand that I can pump into an investment.
Yeah.
So always have a saving plan, because through savings, you never know, anything can happen. You can be a victim of an emergency that is unplanned. You can be willing to start off, but you don't have anything at hand. And remember, there are people out here who might be willing to help you, but at first they'll ask you, what do you have at hand?
Yeah.
So you must show that you are disciplined enough and you are concerned and you have the readiness to start. Then after saving, get into the business.
Yeah.
Invest your money into the business. Go into action. Now you have gathered the information, you have built your skills, you have expanded your learning and your capacity to think. So instead of procrastinating and wishing, get into action.
Yes.
Whichever the money you have, do surveillance of your location and check on your market need. Then start a business immediately. No matter how small it is, have the discipline and the commitment to build it slowly by slowly. Through it, you're going to learn, you're going to meet clients, you're going to expand your network, and afterwards, you might be doing something else which is totally different, but it is a matter of you got started and reach where you are now.
Yes, most people usually think that when you tell them to invest, you're just telling them to start from big real estate, but that isn't it. You just start from small, because there's a story that I heard of a lady who just started from a small bar that was just made of kamabati. After that, she moved to a shop. After that, she made even a nightclub. After that, she saved money to buy a land. Then after that, that's when she built her real estate. So that doesn't mean that she woke up one day and built that real estate. She started from something small.
Remember, most wealthy people are not employees. They are business founders and owners. So as you are employed, as you are working in whichever field you are, always create an ultimatum of when you leave the job and start off at your own, so that you can have your personal freedom.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much for watching and following us through to the end. I want to hear from you down in the comment on which the kind of tip that you wish us to discuss that you have left behind, and also the tip that you have also started putting into practice at the moment.
Yeah, have you started setting a goal, or have you started savings? And thank you so much for watching this. Make sure that you like the video, make sure that you share the video, and leave us a comment down below, and don't forget to click on that subscribe button, and don't forget to click on the notification bell so that you don't miss any other video. Catch us every Monday and Friday 7 p.m. East Africa time.
Thank you for watching The Money Mindset. Continue thinking big. Salute.